There are many considerations when applying Gen AI in the healthcare setting. Certainly, privacy, protected health information, security of the data and protection of that data is key. But we've been doing that a long time in healthcare. So I don't think from a healthcare perspective that that's new.
So as we look at our implementation, certainly HIPAA and privacy and maintaining those role-based access controls, in particular around protected health information and protected individual information, that's going to be a critical part of our implementation and our solution at large. So it's you don't get a free pass. In other words, relative to the HIPAA rules, the auditing constraints, the role-based controls, those all still apply.
The introduction of Gen AI creates maybe a different level of that protection, privacy, and security, but not new. I think one of the key considerations is really about consent of data, and that consent of anyone's healthcare data at any time through this large data management construct that helps to support technologies, all AI technologies, including Gen AI. I think it's one of the interesting nuances of Gen AI in the healthcare field is how do you know when certain aspects of healthcare data, a patient or a member who owns their data is comfortable with sharing and has consented to do so as we build these large language models and any capabilities and or data constructs for Gen AI.
Additionally, I think you're going to see over the coming months and years additional rules and regulations specifically around privacy and member consent or even consumer consent, perhaps at the state or federal level, where individuals have much more fine-grained control over what artificial intelligence algorithms they permit to be utilized in the evaluation of a healthcare claim, for example, or an enrollment opportunity. So I think because TriZetto has such a long and successful history of understanding these rules, of understanding these regulations, successfully implementing them across all of our products, I think we are uniquely positioned to do the same thing in the context of a solution that is also underpinned by generative AI technologies.